And now it's time for Silver Screen Showdown with your hosts,
Little
Buck.
Watching movies and asking questions.
Little
Fuck. And it's Silver Screen Showdown.
the season finale.
Welcome to the finale of Silver Screen Showdown. I'm your guest host, Erin Burkhard, and I'll be filling in for the regular host, Tony Zerr. Please welcome our guests today. We have returning contestants, Miss Kimi Becker and Mr. Julian Kraig. And please welcome, making their debut on the contestant side of Silver Screen Showdown, your host, Mr. Tony Zerr.
Let's blister these assholes.
Sorry.
I've been waiting to say that all morning. I don't care who's in the room.
All right. While Tony is the host, this show's questions were not written by him, so he has no previous knowledge of any of the questions. He does not know what I'm about to ask.
I'm terrified.
I hope you
And
fail.
it is all fair game. Today's game will be a little bit different compared to what the rest is going on this season. It'll be a little bit of season 1 and a little bit of season 2, but it'll be all general knowledge, general movie knowledge. It's not themed, it's not geared towards any decade or genre. It's just all really, like me, it's all over the place.
Just move the mic closer, dude. Like,
I'll eat the microphone.
I just want them to be able to hear the host.
Yes, that would be terrible if they couldn't hear me. All right, but before we get started, I have to honor the tradition of the show and ask the tube review movie question of the week. While I was preparing for the show, I looked through a lot of my movies that I have, which I have a pretty hefty collection so far. And I was watching movies over again and whatnot that I've seen many times before, but I still really enjoy watching them. So my question this week is, what are some of your favorite movies that you could literally, like, have you ever had a DVD in your DVD player for like a whole day and you just restarted it when you come by? I don't know. That's happened to me before many times. Do you have any movies that you could just watch over and over again and never get sick of?
Back in like 2005, I think I had the 40-Year-Old Virgin in my DVD player for like a month or something like that. That's all I. Honestly, these days, Spider-Man: Homecoming. I can just toss that on any time, and it's enjoyable in the background or to watch. So.
Right on. Kimmy?
Back to the Future. It's always on. Otherwise, Anchorman. Anchorman's on repeat a lot.
Another good one. Mm-hmm. Julian?
John Carpenter's The Thing,
Oh,
because the music, you can
Oh,
just...
okay.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
not because The Thing.
Not because the movie's good. I just
Well,
like
the
I
movie's
just like
great.
the soundtrack, you know.
Yes, the soundtrack, yeah, you could just wander around your house all day with it playing.
John Carpenter actually like tours right now and like does concerts where they play all of the music from all of his movies and shit.
cool.
It's I really want to go and see that.
That would be interesting. For me, pretty much any James Bond movie I can watch over and over again. But definitely an animated movies too. Same thing. They can like Ratatouille. You can just go over and over again. But Pineapple Express was mine. That like you said, for the 40-Year-Old Virgin, mine would be Pineapple Express. It literally was in the DVD player for like a week and a half. So you guys can answer that question below in the comments and whatnot, and give Tony your feedback on the rest of the people who watch, what your feedback is. So we'll get started now with the first mini game, and this is from season 1, and it is called When Did That Come Out? So you guys will use your little dry erase boards. This mini game will give you the name of a movie, and the goal is to correctly guess the year it came out. This mini game will also determine who goes first in round 1, and also you get points if you are successful. So the movie is The Royal Tenenbaums. This game is worth a total of 3 points. You get 1 point, actually, if you can figure out the year that it came out. I'll also give you a point if you can name the famous, iconic director who's directed this film. And I will also give you an additional point if you can name who is the actor who played Royal Tenenbaum. So you could actually get up to 3 points for this question.
I hate you so much right now.
Right? Right.
Well, okay. Year.
Director and the actor or actress who played Royal Tenenbaum. Like, Royal Tenenbaum is an actual character.
Okay, gotcha. I'm ready. I don't know if you guys are.
Yeah.
I'm way
Ready,
off.
ready as I'm gonna be.
Ready as we're gonna be. All right, so we'll start with Tony here. What did you put?
I put 02. I don't know if that was right, and I put Christopher Guest for both of them. I don't know if he was the director or Royal, but I know he's a big part of those movies. So
All right, all right. Kimmy?
I had 98.
Oh. And nothing for the rest?
Nothing. Not a clue.
2006.
Oh.
And nothing.
And all right,
the rest of
all
them.
right. So the answer is, it is a Wes Anderson film. And the actor who portrayed Royal Tenenbaum was actually Gene Hackman, who's listed on at the bottom. And the year was 2001. So nobody got any points at all.
oh.
Oh, you had,
Well,
you had
usually,
02.
usually it's whoever's closest, but
Oh.
however you do it.
Well, yeah, I suppose you still have to pick who goes first. Well, you would still get to go first because you had 02,
Okay.
and everyone else was farther away than that. So we will go on to round 1 of Silver Screen Showdown.
So exciting. Do I get to pick yet? I just want to say right now that I'm like super stoked to be up here with you too.
It's awesome.
If I couldn't
Like
pick,
excited to play
the only other person I would want to play with is Buck. You know, so
All right, so Tony can pick the first question here.
I'm gonna go with 10.
10.
All right.
Nice one.
This category is, are you Pharrell?
Oh, I thought that said feral.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm saying it like for real. It's
Okay,
not
I
Pharrell.
got you.
It's, yes, it is Will Ferrell question.
All right.
All right. Will Ferrell portrays Rick Marshall, a paleontologist on a bender after being publicly humiliated by Matt Lauer on a Today Show interview in this 2009 comedy.
Land of the Lost.
That is correct.
These 1 point then, right?
Yes, each card's worth 1 point.
Okay.
And if you score a set, it's worth 5 additional points beyond the 2 points that you would already get for each of the cards.
Okay.
Ta-da! All right. So next up is Kimmy.
I'm going to do 2.
In the 1985 Bond film A View to a Kill, what iconic actor portrayed Max Zorin, a villainous company owner set out to destroy the Silicon Valley with his bodyguard, Mayday? He's an iconic actor.
I have no idea. Not a clue. Terrible with James Bond questions.
Julian.
I'll go for 2.
Oh, you're gonna go for that one. All right. Because you had 2, right? Yes.
Yep.
All right. So same thing. In the 1985 Bond film A View to a Kill, who plays Max Zorin?
Is that Christopher Walken?
That is
Damn it.
correct.
I knew this.
Mayday is played by Grace Jones.
Yep, I knew that. I was, yeah.
Gotta be a,
Bitch.
gotta be a. If you do the outtakes from this, it'll sound like the Winnebago Man. Have you ever seen the Winnebago Man on YouTube? Oh my God. It's this poor guy trying to do an ad for Winnebago, and the whole thing is just outtakes of him like, "What the fuck was my line? Son of a bitch!" Just like over and over. It's the best. So that was Julian. So we're back to Tony.
I'm gonna take 8.
The Hills Are Alive.
This is a goddamn musical category.
Yeah, it's not a scary movie category like The Hills Are
Bitch, I'd rather-
Alive
can
or
I
The Hills
have a scary movie
Eyes.
category? Like,
It's The Hills Are Alive.
Hills Have Eyes, what?
All right. In the 1990 musical Crybaby, what future talk show host plays the part of Pepper, Crybaby's sister?
I'm gonna go with Gary Glitter.
Only thing he's
got
famous
fucking
for
nothing,
besides
dude.
his legal troubles.
Got
All right.
Nothing, man.
That one will go back on the board then.
This is no joke, man. All right, let's do 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Saturday night live on the big screen. Damn it, where is the live?
It's supposed to be there.
It's supposed to say
Tony
Saturday
will put
Night
it in
Live.
post.
Yeah, he'll fix that later. It's supposed to say it's Saturday Night Live on the big screen. This was Kimi, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is going to be category featuring people who were made famous either from being on Saturday Night Live or were known for being on Saturday Night Live and then went to be on in a movie. So, in the 1983 comedy Trading Places, what 2 Saturday Night Live famed actors portray Louis Winthorpe III and Billy Ray Valentine, the 2 main characters whose lives are switched based upon a bet?
Well, Julian's gonna get this one.
Oh, shit. I can't remember the white guy's name.
Well, it's a twofer, so you gotta
Yeah.
have both parts.
I'm not going to give him the other one, so I'm going to pass.
I don't know.
All right, so that one stays on the board. Julian.
I'll try 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
God damn you.
I want to say Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy.
That is correct.
Dan freaking Aykroyd.
Julian pulls ahead.
Anybody's game still.
It's only like the
Yeah,
fourth
like
question.
like the 4th question or something.
All right, so Tony, you are up next.
5. Drawings.
Yes, exactly.
Is that
Drawing.
Saturday Night Live bullshit or what?
No, I couldn't think of anything witty to come up with for animated films.
Oh,
So
okay.
this is going to
Gotcha.
be about animated films. This 2006 DreamWorks film about a crew of rogue forest animals trapped in suburbia stars the likes of Bruce Willis, Gary Shandling, William Shatner, Wanda Sykes, Nick Nolte, Avril Lavigne, Eugene Levy, Catherine O'Hara. It just goes on and on. But Steve Carell plays the lovable character Hammy in this film.
Is it Over the Hedge?
That is correct. Good job, Tone.
Thank you. Thank you. That's not even what I was thinking of. I was thinking about that one where they were like trapped in the Central Park Zoo or some shit.
Zootopia or something.
No, it was.
Penguins?
What?
The penguins one?
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
the penguins in it
yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Madagascar.
Yeah, Madagascar.
yeah.
All right.
Let's do number 1.
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's.
Alien.
Alien shit.
All right.
So
Do it.
this will be not about the movie Aliens. It'll just be about random things
Alien
and
shit.
aliens.
Alien shit.
Correct.
Yeah. Shit about aliens.
Exactly.
I got you.
In the 1997 sci-fi Men in Black, what specific thing does the alien wearing an Edgar suit ask for from the farmer's wife Beatrice to drink?
Sugar water.
That is correct.
In water.
You know,
Edgar's skins hanging off your bones.
I love the Edgar suit. I freaking love the Edgar suit.
It's like
Oh,
like
he
a
asked for some
suit.
water. Some sugar water.
Sugar water.
the Onafro.
What?
The actor.
Oh, I don't know her name. That.
Yeah.
D'Onofrio.
D'Onofrio.
Yeah.
D'Onofrio.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Diorio.
All right, so now we're on to Julian.
Try 11.
Drawings. This 2009 Wes Anderson film features George Clooney, Meryl Streep, Bill Murray, William Dafoe, and Owen Wilson.
What year was it?
2009 by Wes Anderson. He has a very specific style of directing.
Yeah, I can see it in my head, but I can't come up with the answer right now.
All right.
I'm gonna go with number 12.
Saturday Night Live on the big screen. This is probably my easiest question, Tone. I've got faith in you. These two former Saturday Night Live stars took to film again in the movie Black Sheep, a story about Mike Donnelly and his brother's aide and their mishapped adventure on the campaign trail.
So you're asking for the actors?
Correct.
Chris Farley and David Spade.
Correct. Gimme.
Let's do 6. I don't think we've done that one yet.
Is the other Will Ferrell question.
Are you feral?
Are you Farrell?
What 2014 animated film features Will Ferrell as Lord Business, president of Octon Corp and Craigle Enthusiast?
Oh, the Lego movie.
That is correct. Julian.
3.
The Hills Are Alive.
The sound of murder.
What musical comedy released in 2005 featured an all-star cast including Matthew Broderick, Nathan Lane, Will Ferrell, and Uma Thurman? In the 2005.
It's a musical.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is actually one of my movies that I could watch over and over. It could play in the DVD over and over again, and I would just let it keep going because I love it. I just didn't want to say it earlier, and somebody would remember it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tone knows the answer.
I do, but I don't remember the card he picked.
Going on? All right. Ta-da! Tone.
Yeah, it wasn't the one I thought it was. Go with number 11. I was like, is it 5? It might be 5.
Drawings. You have the other drawings category, so if you get this one correct,
Then I get 5 points.
then you get 5 points. And Julian already had this one. This is the 2009 Wes Anderson film featuring George Clooney, Meryl Streep, Bill Murray, William Dafoe, and Owen Wilson.
Oh, it's an animated movie.
Oh, yes.
Oh, man. I was going to say Life Aquatic, but
That's what I was going to say, too. Yeah.
2005?
2009.
9, okay. I got nothing. I honestly got nothing.
All right.
I'll think about it. I thought it was Life Aquatic, and then I forgot it was Drawings. Damn it.
All right, Kimmy.
Let's do 7.
Alien shit. You have the other alien shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit's about to get real.
Kimmy's going to take a shit all over this alien.
Gonna like it.
This 1986 sci-fi adventure is the story of a young boy who finds himself trapped on an alien spaceship named Max, who takes him on quite the adventure.
Is that E.T.? What? No. No.
He is not an alien ship.
Oh.
He's not an alien ship. All right. Noted.
Damn it.
Noted.
I said alien spaceship named Max.
I'm pretty
All
tired.
right.
I need to go back to bed.
And we're back.
Shit.
Julian.
That was 7.
That was number 7.
7.
You don't tell him that.
Well, he said that was
part of the
Just
game.
sit there and look at him and not answer.
You just say it's part of the game, bud.
Right.
I
Memory.
don't know.
Flight of the Navigator.
That is correct.
Son of a bitch. Better be a damn Jeff Goldblum question here. I swear to God, there better be one.
All right.
I'm gonna go with number 3.
The Hills
Bitch.
Are Alive. This is the one that Julian had, I believe.
Oh, okay.
What musical comedy?
Producers.
That is correct.
The only reason why I know that is because it was on Broadway for like fucking ever, with those guys too. So
If you haven't seen it, you should watch it just for the sake of watching it.
I'm good.
The bit with Will Ferrell alone is enough to send
Isn't
me
it,
into a hyper laugh. He plays a Nazi.
Springtime for
un-
hipper.
Yes,
Yep.
in Germany, yes. Yeah, the whole
Winter
music.
for everyone else.
Yes, exactly. The whole musical production at the end is just fantastic.
Not as good as the 40-year-old virgin. Honesty and understanding.
All right, so that was number 3. That was Tony. All right, Kimmy.
Let's do 9.
Shaken, not
Shit.
stirred. This is the
Hey,
other.
you got the other
Bond.
James Bond one wrong. That means you get. Wait, never mind.
No,
Yeah.
no, that's not. All right. This 1964 Bond film featuring Sean Connery was the last 007 film Ian Fleming was alive to see brought to the big screen from his novels. Ian Fleming wrote the novels of 007.
Yeah.
This was the last one that he was alive to actually see produced onto film. 1964.
4?
1964.
I'm sorry. Can you read that again?
This 1964 Bond film featuring Sean Connery was the last 007 film Ian Fleming was alive to see brought to the big screen from his novels.
False.
False?
I don't know.
Oh, that is incorrect.
I don't.
All right.
9.
The Bond, you got it?
It was a Thunderball.
No. No. Tone, you want to take a stab at
I
it since
do.
you're the only one left
I
who
do.
hasn't answered the question?
I'm gonna say, God, 64. I want to say, Dr. No.
That is a great Bond, but that is incorrect.
God, that's really early Bond.
Goldfinger.
Right on.
That was my first guess, and then I was like, that's too late. Goldfinger wasn't until later, but I guess
I was initially thinking the man with the golden gun, but
when the fuck did Dr. No come out? Like 61?
You know what? Every time I hear Goldfinger, I think of Goldmember, and I literally can't stop it.
Gold.
All right, so no one got that one. And so that would go to Kimmy? Because you took a
Oh,
stab
yeah.
at it?
Oh,
Or?
yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it goes, Kimmy.
8. Fuck. God damn it.
Is there 3 or 4 of these fucking cards?
No.
Like, God damn
In
it.
the 1990 musical Crybaby,
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, fuck.
which was portrayed by Johnny Depp, what future talk show host plays the part of Pepper, Crybaby's sister? She went on to be a talk show host.
Oh, I suppose that might be it.
Cry for me, cry baby.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
You should check out Johnny Depp in that movie. Whoa.
I don't know.
All right, you had that one first, right?
yeah, I've had it before.
All right,
yeah.
Tone.
I'm going to say Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh, that is incorrect. but that's
Fuck.
good.
It was Ellen, isn't it?
Ricky Lake.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
She was
Yeah.
in one goddamn movie.
Nice.
I wouldn't call her a talk show either.
Yeah, that's like calling Maury Povich a talk show. You know, like
Daytime host. I don't know.
Trash talk show host, you know?
No one.
Geraldo, Ricky Lake. Can't wait to watch them all.
All right, so we have one question left.
Guess I'll take 11.
I guess I'll take number 13, maybe?
I think I've tried this one before.
Yes,
and
this
failed.
is the Wes Anderson
Jesus.
2009 film featuring George Clooney, Meryl Streep, Bill Murray, William Dafoe, and Owen Wilson.
It's Willem.
Just to name.
It's Willem.
Willow. No, it is not Willow.
Willem Dafoe.
Oh, Willem. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, I don't.
Yes.
I don't know it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I thought you were saying Willow. I was like, Willow.
So you don't know? I don't know. I don't know it.
2009
2009.
animated film.
Yes.
Starring all those people. And it was directed by Wes Anderson.
I can't. If your kids haven't seen this before.
They might have, dude.
it's
Not like,
sad.
I don't watch all my kids' movies, man.
You should.
I'm gonna say Secret
No
Life.
boobs in them.
No, I'm gonna say Zootopia. I don't know.
This was like last year, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of.
That is
2009.
incorrect. The correct answer is The Fantastic Mr. Fox.
I've never even
Yeah.
heard
Oh,
of
I
that.
actually haven't.
Never even heard of it.
Nope.
Have you ever seen it before? Yeah. It's
Well,
a,
of course, Heidi has.
it's actually.
Shit.
I don't really think that it's actually a children's movie, in my opinion. Really, it's
Well-
actually kind of dark what happens to them, and like, yeah, it's actually pretty good.
No, if you would have put like Sausage Party on there or something, yeah, I'd have gotten that right away.
That was the most
Sausage
disturbing
Party.
movie I have ever watched in my entire life. And I couldn't, once I started, I literally couldn't stop watching it. And I'm like, I'm literally sick
can't
watching
turn
this.
away.
Like, I need a drink now.
All right. Well, that concludes round one. When we come back. Now you know how we feel, Tone. Now you know how we feel.
It wasn't as bad as the
The 80s episode. Watch the 80s episode. So we're going to take a break right now. Make sure you check out our sponsors that we'll shamelessly plug here in a minute. When we come back, we'll have the correct scores and whatnot for everyone.
What's going
and be
on?
refreshed and ready to go for round 2 and mini game 2. So, ta-da.
Silver Screen Showdown is made possible by our friends at Create in Aberdeen, South Dakota. Create, Aberdeen space for inventors, doers, movers, shakers, inventors, makers, and dreamers. Also by Melanie Bobby and the rest of the crew at the Jency Agency in Aberdeen, South Dakota.
Okay, so we're back. We have the scores. Tony is in the lead with 4. Julian is in second with 3. And Kimi is close behind with 2. It's still anybody's game.
It's not close.
That's fairly
No,
close.
it's not close.
The audience agrees that it's close.
Audience is like,
All right, so mini game 2 is from season 1. It's the I've heard that before.
Sorry.
Yes. This is worth a total of 5 points. I'm going to read you the lyrics from a song that was made famous in a popular movie. You'll get 1 point for the name of the song. You'll get 1 point for the name of the artist who sings the song. You'll get 1 point for the year it came out. You'll get 1 point for the name of the movie that made it famous. And because I just like directors so much, I'll give you a point if you can name the director of the movie as well. So, that being said, yes, you'll need those little boards.
No, fucking looking at me. Over here.
Here we go. Here are the lyrics. Will you stand above me? Look my way, never love me. Rain keeps falling. Rain keeps falling. Down, down, down. Will you recognize me? Call my name or walk on by. Rain keeps falling. Fuck you. Rain keeps falling. Down, down, down. I am not reading that again. Artist, song,
Yeah, I got
Year.
it. I got it.
movie,
Director.
director. Julian looks confident over there.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, not really.
it's like,
No.
Tony's just drawing a picture of a penis.
I'm done.
It's a silhouette.
Now I'm done.
Oh, okay. Had to add that. How's everyone else doing over there?
I'm gonna hate myself when I hear this. I just know it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm wrong here, too.
Are we good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. If I sing it, you would totally get it. Even
It's
especially
that first line. I think I know how the first line goes.
rain
but-
keeps falling, rain keeps falling down, down. Hey, 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 hey. The Breakfast Club.
Oh. No, I was wrong
Fuck.
on all of it.
Simple Minds. Don't you forget about me. Yes.
Oh.
That was the song
yeah.
from the 80s.
Yeah.
That was the song from the Breakfast Club. It was made. This
Yeah,
song was
yeah.
iconic.
No, but it was in the 80s episode
Yes.
too.
Oh, see, and when you did the 80s episode and you were doing and you did Footloose, I was sitting over there like, if he does this song, I'm going to be so pissed because I was going to have to come up with a new one at the last minute. But you didn't. He did Footloose, so. Year was 1985, and the director was John Hughes.
I get to show what I got.
Oh.
Fuck.
Oh, well, shit.
I got the fuck.
Oh, fuck. The fuck. And please tell me you have some form of fuckery in there.
I was thinking Seal from the Batman and Robin movie, A Kiss from a Rose.
That was from season 1. Thanks for watching, by the way. That was in season 1, Batman Forever, A Kiss from a Rose by Seal. We did that in this.
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks for watching.
I actually went back and rewatched all of them to make sure I didn't repeat you because I was going to do Coolio, but then you had already done Coolio, so.
So
All
since
right.
nobody got
Nobody, yes. We'll go with the person who is in the lowest place.
it. Yeah.
Kimmy.
I'll take that shit with pride.
Go first in round 2, which will be
Fuck it.
just the same as round 1, except for points or cards. Each card is worth
2 points.
for crying out loud.
It's 2 points.
It is 2 points, but I had something else. Oh, and your sets are worth 10 in this round, so everything is doubled basically.
You took 5-point cards and 10-point cards and just said, fuck those, huh?
You said
Yeah.
I could do whatever
Yeah.
I want.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool. I was just asking a question. Kimmy, go ahead.
All right. Hold on, where's the questions at? Oh, there we go. I'm ready now.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna do 6.
Be my guest. And no, it is not Disney. Be our guest. Be our guest. No,
Oh,
these are
okay.
all pertaining to Christopher Guest.
Oh, okay.
He's happy now.
I
Uh-oh.
just thought it was another musical category
I
or
know,
something.
that's
I'm like,
why.
son of a bitch, man.
But it actually is a musical because you know Christopher Guest movies, Tony, are usually mockumentary music themed. So, in the 2003 mockumentary A Mighty Wind, which is a musical, which was directed, co-written, and composed by Christopher Guest, what is the name of the singing duo portrayed by Eugene Levy and Catherine O'Hara?
I have no idea. We're gonna keep on going. Damn.
Julian, you are up.
Go with 4.
Moonlighting. Moonlighting is a category where it is a actor or actress who is usually famous for something else. In this situation, they're famous for being singers or in music careers, who then doubled to go on and perform in movies.
Getting jiggy with it.
Yes.
That's kind. I don't know. That's the toss-up between whether or not he was a singer or an actor first, because they
was
both
a
just kind
singer
of came.
first.
I think
Will Smith was definitely a rapper first.
way back in the day with
Summertime.
DJ
Right
Jazzy
bef-
Jazz.
Summertime. Yeah. Okay.
Before
Sorry.
Fresh
Go-
Prince.
Go ahead.
Julian's like,
Don't question
fuck?
my Will Smith.
do I get my fucking
Julian doesn't
question
like
or
Will
what?
Smith very much.
Oh, well then you're gonna love this one.
Oh, okay, great. All right, let's hear it.
In 2001, this R&B sensation starred as the vampire Akasha in Queen of the Damned, following her acting debut in Romeo Must Die.
Aisha comes in mind, but oh god, I can't remember.
That is incorrect.
I really like your facial expressions when you were wrong. You're like,
I'm gonna take number.
You gonna take a stab at that?
Six.
Oh, 6. Oh, the Be My Guest. Oh, you know the is you
The
know
musical?
you know the answer to the Mighty Wind question. Who portrayed the singing duo? What was the name of the duo portrayed by Eugene Levy and Catherine O'Hara in A Mighty Wind?
I think you should put little poplar leaves all over the town of Crabville. It's Mitch and Mickey.
That's good. Oh gosh.
That's how he talks in that movie. He's like, I just don't know what to say. I just got off the train. That's a wonderful movie.
It is a good movie. Oh shoot. All right, that was number 6.
This is great.
All right. Kimmy, you are up.
I do 12.
Moonlighting.
The other Moonlighting.
This 1935 Depression set movie features both Big Boy and Andre 3000 of Outkast, as well as Macy Gray and Patti LaBelle. And yes, it's a musical.
Then fuck, I'm not.
Well, because it has Big Boy and Andre 3000 and Patti
I
LaBelle.
thought you
Macy
meant like
Gray.
the restaurant chain, Big Boy.
No, no.
It's got Big Boy in it.
Big Boy and Andre 3000 of Outkast.
What year was it? I'm sorry.
The movie
The
was set in 1935 Depression era.
She's not going to tell you when it came out.
No.
I didn't actually write that information down, but
10 seconds.
oh, whoops.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Back to the board. Julian.
10.
All right, so you picked number 10, which is the
Be my guest.
other Be My Guest question. This 2000 mockumentary follows the lives of 5 dogs and their handlers to the Mayflower Kennel Club Dog Show.
I know the movie you're talking about. I've seen it. God. Sorry. Don't.
Okay.
Just leave it up there. Fuck me up.
All right, Tony.
It's Best in Show.
Yep.
That is correct. So you got both of the guest categories.
Oh, right on.
So you get
Shit.
2 points for each card, plus 10 points for the set. So you got a total of 14 for the 2. All right, Kimmy.
Let's do 2.
Totally 80s.
Oh, shit.
Let's go to the mall today. You think she wants to go to the
Robin
mall
Sparkles?
today?
All right. That was
Should have put her in the 80s episode, but it's,
a TV show. That was number 2. All right. In this 1987 Coen Brothers comedy, an ex-con husband and former police officer wife carry out a plot to kidnap a newborn baby from a well-to-do family that recently had a set of quintuplets.
What? Where the
In
fuck
this-
was I during this movie?
In this 1987 Coen Brothers comedy, an ex-con husband and former police officer wife carry out a plot to kidnap a newborn baby from a well-to-do family that recently had a set of quintuplets. I can hear the opening, like, in my head right now.
you know, Jules?
I think so.
No,
No. She's
No.
like, no.
no.
No?
Just leave
Am
it
I
up.
leaving? He's like, just leave it up. All right.
Raising Arizona.
That is
It's an
correct.
amazing fucking
I haven't seen
movie.
it.
John Goodman pulling that fucking dude out of the mud by his fucking foot. Oh! They get in the car. Oh! Like, Jesus Christ, man. It's the greatest shit ever.
It was Holly Hunter also was in that movie.
And Randall
Nicholas,
Tex Cobb.
Nicholas Cage.
That was back like right after he went from Coppola.
Yeah, he's pretty. That's 87. Obviously, they're a lot younger.
I'm gonna go with number 4, Bob.
Moonlighting. That was the 2001 R&B sensation that starred as the vampire Akasha in Queen of the Damned.
I think her name was Aaliyah.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First
When you
don't
said
succeed.
yours, I was like,
It's like Aisha. Yeah, it's like, God. Yeah.
All right. Heidi. Or Heidi.
Oh, me.
Kimmy.
Yep, that's right. I get called Heidi all the time. I'm gonna do 1.
Sci-fi adventures. This is not, it's just the sci-fi themed in general. It could be anything and anywhere. In this 1999 sci-fi comedy, Tim Allen, Sigourney Weaver, Alan Rickman, and Tony Shalhoub are actors on a defunct television series that lands itself on a real-life galactic adventure.
Might as well just leave it up.
Nope.
Okay,
Go ahead.
Galaxy Quest.
that is correct.
by Crabthar's hammer, you
Alan
you will
Rickman.
be avenged. Don't open that. Is there air? You don't know.
It's an awesome movie. Yes.
It was a great movie. You have a name, guy. Do I? I'm the guy that always
almost put
dies.
Crewman or whatever his name was.
Guy Fleegman.
Yeah, but his name in the script though is just like Guy 5 or Crewman 5 or whatever.
At the end, they give him the last name though, Guy
Fine,
That,
right?
Fleegman or something.
that new McFarlane show, the
Oh,
Orville.
Yeah, the Orville.
Pretty much just like it.
I wouldn't say that.
Never give
I
up.
would.
Never surrender. All right, Town.
Let's go with number 3.
Music in movies. I like music. What can I say, man?
So does Tony in
Yeah.
movies.
See what happens.
All right, so this is number 3. This 1986 comedy starring Richard Dreyfuss, Bette
Richard
Mid-
Dreyfuss. Sorry, I had to do it.
Is that from the Star Wars outtake?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. This 1986 comedy starring Richard Dreyfuss, Bette Midler, and Nick Nolte both begins and ends with the talking heads once in a lifetime.
I
1986 comedy with Richard Dreyfuss, Bette Midler, Nick Nolte. Oh, Jesus.
that was before Nick Nolte sounded like this. My time. I'm gonna go ahead and say Leprechaun 5, Back to the Hood.
That is incorrect.
Okay. I was just making sure.
Yeah, got that. I mean, thank goodness you got that one out of the way.
Let's do 9. Fuck me.
80s. This 1986 comedy is the tale of 3 silent movie actors who are mistaken as heroes by a tiny village in Mexico,
3 amigos.
terrorized
Three
by
amigos.
El Guapo
El Guapo.
and his gang.
Do you have a plethora of piñatas?
That is
Fucking love that
correct.
movie.
That is correct.
You get some more points now.
Oh, hey. I do.
All right.
Can we just double the score?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not
El Guapo.
You are 42 years old.
Marriage. Sorry, that was a different movie.
That's a different one.
All right, Julian.
I'm gonna try 3.
Music in movies.
Yeah, you go ahead, man.
This 1986 comedy starring Richard Dreyfuss, Bette Midler, and Nick Nolte both begins and ends with the talking heads once in a lifetime.
Is that Down and Out in Beverly Hills?
Yes, it is.
Damn.
I wouldn't have gotten that. I know of that movie. I've just never seen that movie, so I get 2 points, right?
For knowing it. For knowing about it. No. Tone.
I'm gonna go with 7. Let's check that one out. Hey,
Sci-fi
let's check that out.
adventures. In The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy,
Let's hear it.
what hip-hop artist portrayed Ford Perfect, a character whose most noted advice to Arthur Dent is, "It's a tough galaxy. If you want to survive, you gotta know where your towel is."
That was Most Def.
That is correct. I would have given you
Sorry, I
points
know that movie
if you would have
front to
known
back,
any
dude.
of the versions of his name. Kimmy.
Let's do 5. I don't think we've done that one yet.
Good Times Noodle Salad.
That's awesome.
These are questions about Jack Nicholson or Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicholson.
Knocklinson.
Knockerson.
All right, so this is number 5.
Jack, they play a lot of golf, right?
When Jack Nicholson portrayed the Joker in Batman, this iconic artist was picked to exclusively write all of the Joker's music and subsequently released an entire soundtrack for the movie that was separate from the score album that was released. This was one of the first movies to ever have 2 full separate soundtracks.
I don't know who did it though.
Julian's like,
Go ahead, Julian.
all right, we'll leave this one up for Julian.
Prince.
That is
Trust.
correct. Just. That is
Money.
correct.
Everybody loves money.
Bat dance.
Yeah, Bat Dance.
All right, so now we're to Tone.
Julian was first in line for the Prince Batman album. I just want to say that.
Hey, I like Prince. Nothing wrong with him.
It was a really weird combination, but it fit. You know, it fit.
Oh yeah,
Let's go with 8. Let's see what that one is.
music in movies.
Damn it! I'm fucked. Just pre-throw Kenny at me, okay? You know, just fucking do it. Let's hear it.
The 1985 song "Oh Yeah" by Yellow gained its fame and popularity thanks to this 1986 cult classic John Hughes film that came out over a year after it was originally released?
Oh, yeah. It was Ferris.
That is correct.
Ferris Bueller.
And his entire day off. Yeah.
The entire day. Except for the last part when he had to beat Rooney home.
Right. That he was.
Or no, it wasn't Rooney. It was his parents, and he meets Rooney at his home.
All right. 2 questions left.
Let's do 11.
Good times noodle salad. This 2006 film stars Jack Nicholson as Frank Costello, an Irish-American mobster in South Boston.
2006. Only one I can think of is like The Descendants, and I don't remember what it was about, so I'm gonna go with Descendants.
That is incorrect.
Ah.
Am I leaving that up there?
The Departed.
That is
Oh.
correct.
How we say
Departed.
the name of that film in this country is The Departed.
Departed. Ah, fuck.
the Departed.
I don't think I was sober for that movie.
And I have Leonardo DiCaprio in it too.
Yep.
isn't it?
Yeah.
And Matt Damon.
Yep.
And fucking Mark Wahlberg
Mark
and Martin
Wahlberg.
Double for
Sheen.
you? Nice.
And Anthony Anderson.
You get 10 more
and
points.
all sorts
Oh, I
of
do?
people.
Yeah. That was-
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jules gets a double.
Yeah, you got both of the noodle salads.
Yeah, you got both the noodle salads.
Right on.
Buck, I'm going to go with number 12.
Oh, that's fantastic. I'm so glad
Thank
you did
you.
because it's moonlighting.
Let's see.
We are back to this 1935 Depression era set
Oh, that
movie
fuck.
features Big Boy and Andre 3000 of Outkast, as well as
a minute.
Macy Gray
Do you have the year on that?
and Patti LaBelle. The 1935 Depression era.
Is it Chirac?
Chirac? That is incorrect.
Oh, there was a movie that came out a few years ago called Chirac, and I knew it had a lot of African American people, and I think it might have been a musical and stuff like that. So,
Oh, okay.
well, okay. Sorry, I will. Okay, I will not. All right, never mind. I'll cut that out. Sorry. I didn't say anything bad, did I? Like, what the fuck?
It's just easy to get your goat, dude. All right. Do you know the answer
I
to
don't know the answer to it, no.
Idlewild is the name of the movie.
never seen
There's a whole album actually called Idlewild Blues.
Never seen it.
It is a fantastic movie, but it is terribly sad. But it is very good.
Hard to watch.
Hard to watch. Yes, it is hard to watch. All right, so that concludes round 2. We will gather our scores here, and go to a commercial break, and then come back, and we will do the lightning round.
I'm gonna wave myself with my 4 points.
There we go. Get it.
I'm gonna let me see. I need 3 more. I got 3 more?
Nope.
No.
Looks like it's Tony at 24, Julian at 23,
Ooh.
and Kimi at
4.
Ooh. See, I had myself at 23.
I'll add them up here in a second.
So,
All right, so we'll be back in just a moment.
Silver Screen Showdown is made possible by our friends at Create in Aberdeen, South Dakota. Create, Aberdeen's space for inventors, doers, movers, shakers, inventors, makers, and dreamers. Also by Melanie Bobby and the rest of the crew at the Jency Agency in Aberdeen, South Dakota.
All right, we're back with our total points from the first 2 rounds in the mini games. Tony's in the lead with 24. Julian is right behind with 23. And Kimi still has a chance with 4. We're about to go into our lightning round. The lightning round will be a series of slides, and you'll have 1 minute to get as many slides as you can get. There is a total of 15. And whoever gets the most will win their wager amount plus 20 points, which no matter what, you'll get 1 point for each correct slide that you guessed during the course of the lightning round. So at this point in time, you guys will wager your amounts that you would like to bet for
What am I at? 24?
the lightning round. Yes, 24.
Well, this is my only show. I'm all in.
Yeah, all right. Tony is all in.
Me too.
Kimmy is all in.
I'll go 12.
Oh, you punk.
I like how you even you've done the math. You're like 12.
12.
12 is the safest
12,
number.
that's the sweet
Go
spot.
big or go home, man.
All right, so all in, and 12. We'll have each person view it independently and score from there. So we will be back in just a moment. All right, so we have Tony here first doing the lightning round.
Adios, turd nuggets.
Oh, that's great. Thank you for doing that for me.
You're welcome.
All right, so we will go in succession here. You'll have 1 minute to get as many of these as you can. Ready with the timer?
There better not be any Flight of the Navigator pictures in there, I swear to God.
Crying out loud, tone. All right. And a go.
Great Escape. Magnificent Seven. No. Young Guns. Aeon Flux. Usual Suspects. Usual Suspects. What about Bob? Yes Man. Tree Village. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Karate Movie. Shape of Water. Goldeneye. Uncle Buck. Rango. Throw Mama from the Train. Fucking, I don't know. Oh, Huntsman. Damn it. That's okay. Was it Snow White and the Huntsman? Was that the last one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think could give you like a half a point. Because you
Just
threw out
don't give it.
you threw out the huntsman there at the
Just
end.
don't give it to me.
Karate movie.
Karate movie. I don't know. Karate movie.
Can still win it all here. I have faith.
Wow, you have a lot of confidence.
I have faith.
Okay, so I have to name the movie.
Yes, you're naming the movie that the scene is from, or movie cover, whatever
Okay.
it may be.
Okay.
So this is Kimmy here doing the lightning round. You'll have 1 minute to get as many as you can, and we will. You ready? All right. Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right, and go.
Pass. Pass. Fuck. What is that lady? Pass. What is that lady? Pass. Uh-oh. I know this fucking movie. Bob? Oh my god. What about Bob? Pass. I don't know what that is. Pass. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Pass. Pass. James Bond. Uncle Buck.
That was it?
Yeah, that was it. I think so.
All right.
Yikes. Yikes.
When you were like, Bob, I was like,
That's all
how do you not get him? Dr. Leo Marvin. All right, we have Julian here for the lightning round. He has gone with 12 whole points. You'll have 1 minute to name as many as you can. Are you ready?
As ready as I'm gonna be.
Are you ready? All right. And go.
The Great Escape. Jeez. Pass. Ian Flux. Usual Suspects. What about Bob? Pass. Pan's Labyrinth. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Pass. Shape of Water. Goldeneye. Uncle Buck. Pass. Throw Mama.
Oh, you were right. And my
Throw
thing,
Mama from the train.
the thing clicked for a second. Yes, throw Mama from the train. Good job. You only had one left. So. Very
And
good.
it's the Huntsman.
Yes, it is the Huntsman. All right, so the lightning round is now complete. Everyone has battle royaled through this. We will go through the answers. So good. So good. All right. This was The Great Escape, Young Guns, Ian Flux, Usual Suspects. What about Bob? I sail, ahoy! Yes, Man, Pan's Labyrinth,
Oh, come on. It wasn't Tree Village?
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. No one got this. This is Kung Fu Hustle.
Karate movie.
I don't know if you guys have seen that before, but you should check it out. It's very humorous, very good movie. The Shape of Water, GoldenEye 007. Even though you didn't say 007, I still gave it to you for GoldenEye. Uncle Buck,
Did you get this? Did you get
I got
this?
Uncle Buck,
Okay,
but
I
it
was
was
gonna say.
late.
Rango, Throw Mama from the Train. Give me the grape soda, Owen. Snow White and The Huntsman was the last one. Only one person made it all the way to the end of the lightning round through each one of the slides. And the winner of today's Silver Screen Showdown finale is none other than your host, Tony Tube Zerr.
It was a good game.
To hang on your wall or roll down the streets of the fields of dead.
And I have a bunch of these at home, and I still have not put one on the wall because I wanted to see if I
You
would
want to actually win.
I wanted
Well,
to, I
you
wanted to
leg-
earn that shit.
You legitimately won with 80 frackin' points
80.
to
Holy shit.
21 for Julian, and you got 2 right, so I did give you back 2 points for the 2 right slides. No one's going home a goose egg today. So this has been the finale of season 2 of Silver Screen Showdown. We would like to thank all of our contestants, the viewing audience, our live studio audience, our helpers, and a big thank you to our host of Silver Screen Showdown, Tony, for doing all this and letting us have a great show to come and participate in. And
Yeah, and thank you guys very much for watching season 2. If you guys like season 2, subscribe, let people know, share it with all your buddies and stuff. We want to make a season 3. So we're really happy you guys came out for season 2. And so from all of us here at Silver Screen Showdown, thank you very much for watching.